So One UI 7 has been out for just a little bit of time, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use One UI 7. Now, you do need to have a device that is supported on One UI 7, so as long as your phone is supported and it's out officially, make your way over into your settings application, scroll down until you see software update, scroll down until you see download and download and install One UI 7 if you basically have it. So that is kind of one way to do it. One UI 7 is a great version of software. It has a bunch of features inside. So let's kind of get started. Now, the biggest improvement within this version of software is basically within the layout, the graphical, basically the UI, what everything looks like. There's a new UI, everything looks cool, the applications have been updated, the widgets have been updated as well. So you can see that everything looks a little bit more cleaner. Now, at the top, you do actually get two different toggles now. So if you swipe down from the left side, this is where you can see your notifications. You can no longer swipe down to basically, get into your, quick toggles. You now have to swipe down from the top right corner. Very similar to iPhones. So now you cannot go through and, swipe down from both sides. You can basically swipe down from one side for notifications and the other side for your notification panel and your quick control panel. So I think it's fine, but that is kind of one thing you're going to have to kind of keep in mind there. Now, another thing you can do here too is now have stackable widgets. So this is now something that's really cool. So if you go ahead and long press on a widget, or if you add a new widget, you can actually stack one widget on top of another widget right there. So now instead of just having like a widget taking up the whole spot, you can now have multiple different widgets there, and you can even swipe in between the widgets just like this. So that's something that's really cool. It's really hard to tell which widget is where, because you won't be able to tell natively. But if you swipe between the widgets like this, then you'll be able to see it right there. So that right there is another really cool thing that you basically have the option of doing there too. Now the camera application also got some really big improvements here as well. So within the camera app, there's now like a major redesign. The buttons are now changed out a little bit. They look a little bit cleaner. And now all of our tools are basically housed inside of the bottom bars. So if you want to still zoom in, you can zoom in this way. But if you want to, you can now go through and choose whichever particular panel you want to go ahead and change out to. If you want to change your settings here, you can go through, click on this thing right here, and you'll be able to have all these changes right over here. So if you want to turn your flash on and everything like that, you can do that natively right over here, which before was kind of all over the place, but now it's right there. And I do think that is in and of itself another really cool change. And if you have a newer type of Samsung phone, you have a lot more AI powered enhancements as well, which is really cool. Now, on top of that, another cool thing is our lock screen got a little bit of an improvement here too. So it's a little bit newer, it's a little bit more redesigned, which is nice. You can also go through and have a little bit more kind of nicer widgets for the most part there too, which that in and of itself is another really, really, really cool thing. And on top of that, if you're depending again which phone you have, if you have like a Galaxy S25, you can now hold down the power button here to invoke and get right into Google Gemini. So this is something that's really cool because you can actually go through and have this Google Gemini box come up at the very bottom. You can ask it questions, you can have it do things for you, you can upload things right into it natively. And that is something that's actually very cool, and you can actually type in text right into this box too. So that is new within One UI 7. We've had a little bit of an improvement here before, but now we actually get this type of feature here inside of this type of device, which I'm actually super, super excited to kind of see that type of change. So those are kind of the big improvements within One UI 7. Again, there's a lot of small little tiny things here and there, which I'm really happy about, but that's kind of what to expect within this update for the most part. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.